Hello everyone and welcome back to Everything Miniature, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Lately I've been working on my 6-inch turtle house diorama, which is our background today. It looks pretty good right now, it's on the first floor, but I figured I need a little bit of a break actually. From it, and let's do a little bit customization. So let's bring in our splinters. These are my orange figures. So this is the doll I got from VLLO. This one's called Variah. And I also have this other one, I don't remember her name sadly. And we're gonna go ahead and use one of these two, I don't know which one yet. We're gonna go ahead and make Tang Shen today, which if you guys don't know who that is Splinter's wife, but she doesn't show much in the shows because she's supposed to die, but today we're gonna make her. And I just thought it'd be fun to kind of do a figure of her, so I'm actually gonna be using the Variah one because I think it represents her a little bit better, at least from the image I kind of found from Google of her. So that's kind of my inspo here. So these dolls have the basic 5 points of articulation with movement of the head, shoulder, and upper thigh. Their hair can be removed, their clothes can come off, and then so can their shoes. So these dolls are like perfect to customize because everything can come off so easily. So here comes, let's go and take off the shoes. Let me go and take them off, and I'm just going to actually go ahead and paint them since I'm already taking them off here. So now let's get on to customizing. Let's use some nail polish remover to get rid of all that face makeup she has, and let's go and give her some new eyes. So now her face is completely blank, and I drew like kind of the inspo I want for her eye. I think it's called a cat eye, what we're going to give her. I feel like it looks the most Japanese kind of eye I can do. Gonna try and do. I used black acrylic paint for it, and I also added in the white to her eyes and her teeth. And which normally I do on camera with the camera stand I'm using today. It would be way too difficult for me to try to do that on camera because it's really hard to do. Honestly, it's like so small. So I'm also gonna be using my drawing tool. I'm using some brown paint to go and add the color to her eyes. This is the darkest brown paint I have. This one's called Espresso, and then usually I'll go in with a lighter brown after that. Usually 2 or 3 different colors for the eyes, different shades. Usually helps make it a little bit more realistic. And I'm also using some red for her lipstick, which I accidentally filled in the teeth, which actually I'm not complaining about. It actually looks pretty good filled in like that. So now let's go and take in this dress I made. This is a pattern I made. I do test run each one of these before I do a video about it. So I also did it again, and I cut the top from the skirt, and I'm also going to be using this fabric I have. Look how cute this one is. I feel like it's totally going to match like Tang Shen's personality. And then I'm also using a light blue for the skirt. So here we go. Let's go ahead and make them. I'm going to trace them really quick. So I traced 2 skirts and then 2 of the shirts right here. So now I'm going to go and sew all the way around them. Well, maybe not like all the way around them, just where it'd be open and not sewn together on these guys. So see, I did the arms and then the neckline, and then I cut the other one in half, and I added some Velcro to it because this would be the back of it where it'll just kind of attach. And so then I also do the same thing of sewing right there. Just gonna put those over off to the side. Alright, and now here's for the skirt. So I ended up folding the bottom and then sewing it just to kind of help with fraying and stuff. And then I also have this really cute lace, which I think would be really cute to do if I went ahead and I sewed on it. I'm gonna go ahead and attach that on really quick, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so now we're gonna go ahead and sew them together. I sewed on 3 sides actually of these guys. So the bottom is open. I got them very uneven. I probably should have done that a little bit nicer. So let's go and take these guys. So let's go and place them good side facing down. And actually I'm going to go and cut off that bottom really quick up the top. So it's not super long. I'm going to cut that really quick. And then I'm just going to go ahead and place them together. Come on, cut it. Alright, there we go. That was super duper slow for some reason. I'm going to go and place it right there, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and sew on the line right there. Alright, so whenever I did that, so here's how the back turned out. It still has the Velcro, everything on it, and then there's that one. So we're gonna go ahead and place them good side to good side, just like that, and I'm gonna go and sew on the upper arm, around the sleeve, and then down the sides, just like that. So I'll go and see you guys in just a second. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them out, leaving a little bit of a seam allowance. So where the arms would go through, that's open, that is not sewn. I'm just putting that out there. And then the bottom of the skirt is also not open, or I mean, it is open, it's not sewn down. So let's go flip it inside out right now. It's gonna take me a second, and I'm also using a pen to get through the sleeves of the arm. Alright, now for the hair, I'm cut a piece of yarn, and now I'm going to take a comb and I'm going to divide it into the 4 sections, and then I'm just going to go and pull it apart, just like that. So then once you got a ton, I'm just going to go and use my hair straightener. I put it on the lowest setting possible, and I'm just going to go and straighten them, so it'll have the more appearance of straight hair and not curly hair whenever we're all done. Then I'm going to take it into small sections, and I'm just going to go ahead and knot it down the center, and that'll eventually be the hairline. Here's Tang Shen how her face turned out. I gave her pupils and some little like white dots in her eyes, and forgot to film that part. And I also sealed it up some Mod Podge. I like using gloss Mod Podge for the eyes and stuff. And I also made her this other dress. It's purple and it's got all this like lace on it and stuff. I think it turned out really cute. How did I end up with a edge? Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that because that's gonna really bother me. So for right now, I'm gonna go and take my hot glue gun. I'm gonna fill in that hole in her head with some hot glue, and I'm just gonna stick a cotton ball in there like I usually do. Then I'll just go ahead and trim down the cotton ball until it gets to be like, it kind of forms the head shape that we want. Alright, so now I'm just gonna go and take some of that yarn we did earlier, and I'm just gonna glue it on her with the knot in the center, so the knot will actually form the hairline, what we want to do. So I'm gonna go ahead and give her like a side part. Since we don't really see Tang Shen in the show or comics a whole lot, I think I'm just gonna kind of make her the way I would like her to look, so that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So I'm gluing her hair down so it all lays flat. I'm also taking the hair straightener, my scissors, and cutting it down and just kind of making it look a little bit nicer and lay a little bit flatter. And so whenever I'm cutting it, I'm also gonna kind of take pieces from the middle and cut them off, kind of thin it out. And I'm also using my comb, brushing it out too. If your hair looks a little bit too thick, that's what I usually do. So I'm just gonna cut it to the length I want it, and that makes it way easier whenever it's in speed motion. I'm not even gonna lie there. Okay, that actually looks pretty cool. So here I'm just cutting it. Then what else am I doing? Alright, here's how she turned out. And so the main thing doll is done with like the hair and the face, and then the clothing, except for her shoes, which I am painting her shoes right now, which I thought I was filming it and I could not find the footage anywhere. So I ended up making a second doll that looks identical to her. So I wanted to do one with a bun, so she'll have like kind of 2 different hairstyles. So I made some more of that hair. And I'm just gonna go and place some glue around her hair, and I also did the cotton ball, but with the knots, I'm kind of putting them together, and I'm just gluing them on her scalp, just like that, going all the way around her head. So kind of like that. It's hard to explain right now. Just go and watch, and you'll figure that out. And so I'm also kind of unfolding her hair, and then I'm putting some hot glue in there and kind of putting up where I'd want the bun to be and holding it till it dries, just like that. Be careful, hot glue is hot. And so I've already brushed it out and stuff, and I'm just gonna kind of twist it to the bun I want it to be. And it's a little bit thick right now, so I'm just taking chunks of the hair like from the center, and I'm just cutting it out. Just so it actually lays like, it just looks a little bit nicer and not like this big thick bun that you have on your head. It's kind of actually what my hair looks like whenever I tie it up into a bun. So I'm also brushing it out and making it look more like hair. So I'm just twisting it. I'm going to secure it with a band, and then I also kind of glued it in place too because I don't want it to come out. Just make it look all nice and pretty. There we go. Alright, so now that I can cover up like all that extra glue we can see in the front of her hair, I saved an extra piece of the yarn, and I'm just going to go and glue it right in the front to cover up all that glue. Just like that, so that it actually looks nice and pretty. And I'm also taking like little strands of that piece we're about to glue in the back. And so we're just kind of like, so it kind of looks like some hair is down, some hair is tied up, and I think it just kind of adds some more of like the natural look, especially since I'll be decorating the bun. So I want it to be like very decorated and very pretty, because that's just how I picture her hair in a bun being like. That's just me. So there we go. Alright, so now I'm gonna go and take a toothpick and I'm just gonna cut it, like sharpen it off and kind of file it down. And I'm just gonna stick it straight through the bun, so it kind of looks like there's a chopstick in her hair. I don't know what to really call it. Just like this cute stick in her hair. Look at the cute look actually turned out. So I ended up cutting it down and making it a little bit shorter. I think it actually turned out very cute. So I actually ended up cutting it like in half and then gluing each end to the bun. So I also have these little beads, which I think I'm just gonna kind of glue around her bun. I think it kind of adds some cute character to it and makes it really, really pretty looking. Especially since you can't really see like the black hair on camera, like it's not the best quality, if you know what I'm talking about. So if any of this is actually making sense. Alright, so I'm just gonna glue it on right there. Okay, just like that. And then I'm also gonna glue a bow on the back. Look how cute that's gonna look. And I also made these cute little roses, which I think are gonna be way too big for right there. So I have this piece of felt that has like printed on leaves and a big rose. So I'm actually gonna cut like small little petals out of the pink, and then I'm also gonna cut out the little leaves so we can kind of just glue them on her bun and kind of form a flower. So just like that, I'm taking some tweezers and I'm just gonna go and glue them on. So I know it isn't gonna look too much like a flower, but I think it will look a little bit nicer than the ones I did that I made. I also want to give her some earrings. So I have these cute little beads I got from Dollar Tree a long time ago. Don't even know if they still sell them. And I think I'll make cute jewelry, so I'm going to make earrings and a necklace. So I'm taking some wire that I have. I'm going to cut a little piece out of it. And then I'm just going to hold it on the back. And I'm hanging it up on this little wooden dowel stand I made. Just like that. And I'm going to go and cut those little beads. So I'm going to... Alright, now I'm just going to take my hot glue gun and glue on one of those tiny little beads onto the end of the wire. Then I'm going to repeat to do a second earring. And then for the necklace, I'm just going to go ahead and... I'll show you. Alright, get that glued on. So I'm taking the wire and I'm bending it as like a necklace would be. And I'm bending it back just like that. See how it is right now? Now I'm going to glue on a little bead right there in the center. And I'm also using some super glue just to really attach them on, make sure it won't fall off. Alright, I'm also gonna, some extra wire, I'm gonna try giving her like some ankle bracelets and then some rings and stuff. So I went ahead and I wrapped it around her ankle just like that using my tweezers. So it kind of looks like a little ankle bracelet. I think that's super duper cute, and it is removable since it's not glued on. You can add bracelets, you can add anything you'd like. So I'm also doing the same thing with her. I ended up giving her like a choker and a bracelet, and I tried doing a ring at first and it did not work. It was way too small. So here's the dress I actually made. I forgot I put it on her. I'm also gonna pierce her ears, the one at the bun. So I'm using this like little sharp tool I got at Dollar Tree a long time ago, and I'm just gonna gently poke a hole straight through her ears. It's a very kind of a tedious thing to do. I wouldn't say it's hard, but I also wouldn't say it's like super easy. So let's take that earring. I'm just going to cut a little piece of that and some of that wire off, and then bending it back. And then I'm bending it, like putting it in the ear hole and bending it up her ear, just like that. So it kind of fits in. Right now it's kind of like moving around. It could easily fall out. So I'm gonna, at the end, I'm gonna go ahead and put some glue at the back of your ear just to make sure it's secure. But if you want the earrings to be removable, you can just leave it how it is. It's all up to you. I'm just here to kind of show you an idea of what to really do. So here's what we got, gluing in that. And then for her necklace, I just bend it in the back just like how we did with the bracelets and stuff, just like that. Not too much to see here. So here's how both Tang Shens turned out. I think they turned out really, really cute. Alright, so let's go and start off the one with the hair down. I kind of left this more like, you know, the casual one, because I figured it'd be kind of fun to have like one with the hair all up and really, really pretty, and then one with the hair down. So her face makeup, I just did the eyeliner and then the lipstick. Of course, you can go all out and add like eyeshadow and stuff if you'd like. Then for her dress, I just have the purple one on right now. Then for her boots, I ended up doing a light pink and then adding on some black details to it. So I think they actually look kind of good. I'm not sure how much I like black like diamonds in the middle, but that's alright. I also tried painting her nails, some paint, kind of hard to see on camera, but I did add that detail. I figured it'd be kind of fun to try out. So there's that one, not too much to see. Now this one, I love the hair. I think the hair turned out so cute. So I love like the stick hanging out of it. I think that's really cute. And then the flower, the beads, and then the bow in the back. Just add on some nice character to it. Her earrings also came out really cute. I think their faces actually came out very similar. Alright, maybe not much like the eyebrows now I'm looking at it. Alright, we're just not gonna look at them anymore. We're gonna pretend that they look exactly the same, that there's absolutely no mistakes here. So you can see I added the choker, and then I also gave her her necklace, which I think actually turned out really cute, having the two necklaces on one neck. Because I can never wear two necklaces on one neck, so it's actually kind of cool seeing all that. Her dress came out very pretty. I love it. I think I kind of messed up a little bit, but it's kind of lopsided. And I also found some like shoes, and I painted them white, and I just gave them to her. I figured I can give her two pairs of shoes since we're doing 2 dolls anyway, and let me cover up that. And then also Velcro's in the back. As you can see, so it closes in. It doesn't really cover up much. I guess since I had to cut it a little bit further down to make it actually fit her. So it's just kind of, you know, play around with the pattern and see what kind of fits them and what doesn't. It's kind of hard to see, so most of the time I have to actually like attach on a rubber band to the back or something to kind of hold up the dress. But doing that, I think both the Tang Shens actually turned out very pretty. See you guys in my next video. Bye!